Okay, so I'm sitting here and I just got done watching some reviews about the Black Panther movie and some of the actors and the director and stuff talking about the Black Panther movie, and it seems like everyone's focusing. And look, I want to say, like, it's cool that there's a movie for black people that portray black people in a manner in which they're powerful and, you know, all that cool stuff and equal to supposedly white people, you know. So it's like it's really a political movie in my opinion, and I feel like it's an exploitation of Africa and black people, and I feel like no one is actually seeing that side of it. I was watching it in the review, and they said that the movie's about making about $150 million box office opening. $150 million. What is that money gonna go to? I'm honestly curious about what that money is gonna go to. That this movie, yeah, it's a cool movie and it's all that, but there's gonna be another great movie that's gonna come out, and this is gonna be all swept under the rug, just like all the other stuff, you know. It's a constant battle for me to understand how us black people can continue to allow ourselves to be exploited and to be used for our influence, you know. And this is what I want people to understand, that there's something bigger really going on in the background. If you look at it, and you, black people have always taken the forefront in the atrocities and the abuses and all that. It's like they exploit black people at every chance. They meaning whoever the fuck don't like the world to be a fucking better place, okay? I don't want to say they meaning just white people, because I mean, white people is a whole community of white people, and my mom was white, and she's not part of they, okay? And I'm white too, and I'm not part of they. So I don't want to say they meaning white people for this purpose, what I'm trying to explain, what I'm trying to convey to you. They meaning people that don't care about white people, black people, they don't care about no people, period. They don't care about the human race. Those people is what I'm talking about. The people that want us to conform to this idea that we have to jump when they say how high. You know what I'm saying? It's like they made a movie for black people. They did not make this movie for black people. They did not make this movie to empower black people. They did not make this movie to make black people look better. They made this movie to make money. This movie is meant to make money. The sole purpose of this movie is to make revenue, create revenue for Marvel and for the people, the actors, and all the people that benefit off of this movie. Not for me, not for you, not for any of these people in my city. It's not. Yes, it's a black director. This is not the first black director ever, okay? There'll be more black directors, and there's plenty of black directors making black movies everywhere. I'm sure. Where are you, black directors? Drop them movies down, you know. It's just like, it's sad to me that people can't step back. You know what I'm saying? Like, just step back and just take this shit all in. Like, why did they choose black people for this movie? Why do they constantly choose black people throughout history? It's a constant thing that they choose black people. In the history books, it's Black History Month. In the history books, okay, they talk about, I haven't been to school for a long time, but I know that they talk about Martin Luther King and all this, you know, and every year it's Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King. Honestly, was Martin Luther King the only black person in history? to do something influential, to make a really huge change. Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, Thurgood Marshall. I mean, like, these are all people that they continue. Why is there a Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in every city? There's no other black people out here or out there in history that did anything for the black people, for black people in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no other races that did any civil rights thing. There's no Indians, no Asians. You know what I'm saying? Like, was there any? Because we wouldn't know, because they only talk about black people. And this is where black people need to understand that the power that they have. And when I talk about black people, my people, I am fucking black. Okay, so when I talk about it and I say black people, I talk about it because I want black people to see, like, I want them to come to the level of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to take a step back and look. Like, the whole thing, it's just like everything. It's like, for the sake of saying white people, they dangle the shit in front of you, and it's like, black people, we're doing this. It's like they're dangling food and we're chasing the food, trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, when you see the dog track and they're running around the thing and they're chasing that bunny, that's the bunny. The movie, Black Panther movie, is the bunny. And us, black people, we're the fucking dogs that are running around the track. Chasing after what? We're never going to get that fucking bunny. Do you know that? We're never going to get that bunny. Chasing in this bunny in circles, we're never going to get it. The race is going to be over and we might win the race, but we still ain't going to get that fucking bunny. I don't know if you guys catch the analogy here. It's like, yeah, they made a movie, and look at all the black people went and spent. Black people spent so much money on this fucking movie, it's ridiculous. They went out and bought dashikis, went out and got their hair did, went out and got nails done. You guys went out and bought outfits, probably some tight shoes to wear with your dashikis. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? For what? What did it do? It was cool. It was a trend. It's like, it's all this, like, people will do shit because it's cool and because it's a trend and because they want you to do it. But you don't do it. Like, why not wear a dashiki any other day of the week? Why you gotta wait till the Black Panther movie comes out to go wear a dashiki to the movie? Do you really, truly, honestly believe and feel and think that African people in Africa are watching this shit and thinking to themselves like, oh, Americans, they're cool black people? No, they're looking at this shit like, what are the fucking Americans wearing our shit? You don't wear dashikis with Jordans and Timberlands and fucking all these expensive. That's not. You're not reconnecting with your land. First of all, if you want to connect with the land, you need to be barefoot. First of all, you cannot connect with the land wearing Jordans and Timberlands, and you can't just go out and buy a dashiki and wear it and claim that you're so fucking African. Because you know what? If you're not, I saw one person on YouTube that like had some valid, like, this is African girl, I forgot what her name was, I give her a fucking shout out, but you know,
left up.
She was giving a review of the movie.
Left.
And when she was giving her review, she was saying that, you know, she's from Africa and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is her right here. Her name is Igioma Kola. And she made a video, Black Panther had me all the way in my feelings, right? So I just wanted to watch it and see what she was talking about. She basically was just talking about the movie and how good it was, okay? And she wasn't saying like, oh, this is like, now she's from Africa, like first generation. So it means like she literally was born in Africa. So she's really African. Like she was literally born in Africa and brought to the United States. So yeah, now she's Americanized, but she's African. And I'm pretty sure that she still has all of her culture and everything like that. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like she had to say something. And what she had to say was not like, she was saying that she just like for people to see Africa for what it was, whatever the fuck, okay? I don't know. I've never been to Africa. I'm an American citizen. I live in the United States, just like most of you that are black people that live, African Americans. And this is what I want to tell people too. Like, if you were born and raised in America, you're not African. I'm sorry, you are not African. You are American. Like, I'm not gonna go move to Asia and say I'm Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't move to fucking Mexico and say I'm Mexican, because that's not what I am. I'm not Mexican. I'm not Asian. I'm American. I was born in America. I was born on this soil, American soil. So that means that I'm American. So, like, if you're born in Africa, you are African. If you were born in Jamaica, you are Jamaican. If you were born in Fiji, you are Fijian. Get it? Like, there's white people that's way more African than I would ever be, that were literally born in Africa. You know? Like, there's Asians. There's probably other races that were born in Africa that are more African than I would ever be. You know? Because I am not African. I am American. And most of you people are not African. You are American. And this is another thing that I want to ask you. Like, how do you even know, like, for generations, like, where's the book in your family that was written? This is what we need to do, black people, people of every race and color. You need to start making a book for your family, your own personal fucking history book. Because the way the world is set up, history gets washed away. And history gets its indoctrination, and it's told to you, and you don't know if that's really true history. You just go by what's been written in a book. And who wrote that book? You know what I'm saying? Like, where did that book come from? Was it from your elders? Was it from your chief? Like, do you have a chief? You know, like, we need to, like, take responsibility for what little fucking culture that we have left, that we've created here, you know, as black people, and try to capitalize on that, and, like, document everything, and keep track of everything, and write our own fucking history. You know, like, what's wrong with that? We can write our own history. We need to research our history, you know what I'm saying, instead of just going along with what we're told. I mean, I question things all the time. I feel like a part of life, if you want to be, like, a trait of an intelligent person, is to question things. Everything. I don't care if it's the fucking right in front of your face, question it. Oh, the sky is dark tonight. It's night. Why is the sky dark at nighttime? Question shit. Think. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be a fucking pothead to think about life in the world and why the fucking shit churns, okay? You just have to be a human being and embrace your fucking brain. I know I was going somewhere with this video, and I'm trying to pace myself because I want people to understand. I want people to try to take this in. I want people to think, and to try to take something away from watching this video when you watch it. Just think about how influential black people are. Do you guys realize that everybody wants to be black? Almost everybody. Now, I'm saying, when I say things in generalization, I'm generalizing, meaning when you take all the people and add them up and you divide it and you average in percentage, the majority of those people try to be black. Like, black people influence everything. Everything around you we influence. We're so influential that they exploit black people. They use black people against yourselves, against everybody, minorities. They're using us to help oppress. If black people, think about it, if you can make this movie, this is like a fucking, look how much money you guys spent. Do you think that those box office sales are from a whole bunch of white people? Yeah, there's white people that went to go see the movie, but I guarantee you that most of those box office sales were from black people. That's black dollars that were spent on that movie, okay? That hard-earned black dollars that you guys earned, and you went to go give it right back to these motherfuckers. Do you know who wrote Marvel? Do you know who created Marvel? Who created the Black Panther comic and all that? It was a white man. That was a white man. I don't care how fucking tight the movie is. That was a white man. And it's like, there's so much dissonance. There's so much contradictory things going on amongst black people today, amongst us people, black people, that it frustrates me. And I'm so frustrated with us right now. I'm so frustrated with my people, with black people, with us. You know, I'm so frustrated with black people because I'm tired of us following suit. Let's just do it our own way for once. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not. Do you know what would have been a powerful and an amazing pivotal moment for black people in history? If we would have got together and not went to go see that movie and watched them box office sales crumble, They would have been like, what happened? We didn't sell any tickets. What's going on? None of the black people went to go watch your movie. That's what's going on. No minority went to go watch that whitewashed ass fucking shit that you made just to fucking make minorities go spend their money, okay? I don't hate white people. I don't hate black people. I don't hate races. I hate characters. I don't hate people by race. I hate people by their character, the content of their fucking character. And the people that are oppressing us, that are fucking us up with chemicals, shooting us up with fucking vaccines with toxins, that are feeding us fucking genetically modified food, they're spraying chemicals on us, they're fucking making us slave our lives away, they're taking our fucking tax dollars, they're oppressing us at every angle, everything that they could do, they're oppressing us. And we just turn around and be like, here's our money, oppress us some more. You know, like, let's not contribute to this shit. Like, what did $150 million in revenue do for the average black person? I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting. I want to know. What did $150 million in revenue do for the average black person? Because it ain't did shit for me. Why can't you be your own kid's superhero? Why do we gotta say, oh, it's good for little black boys to see a superhero? Like, this is the first time in these little black boys' lives that they've ever seen a fucking superhero? Do you know how many black, powerful, influential men are within your community that you could take your children around to see and look at them as a hero? A real person, not a fictional fucking character from a comic book? Let's aspire to be a real person. A real hero. An actual physical, you can see, touch, hear, talk to person. You can't find one black man in your community